As soon as you enter Vegas Roots, you can see the love that has gone into this community garden. From the rows and patches of produce to the quirky, creative hand-painted signs. This is a community project that was literally started from scratch by this determined young lady, Rosalind Brooks. She says 7 years ago, a 5-acre lot was donated to her, and she knew she could turn it into a place where people could get hands-on lessons about healthy living and eating.
I walked out on the property, and though it was a dirt lot full of trash and glass and debris, it just felt right. And I said, you know, even though I've never planted a seed, never grown anything, I think I can do this.
Yes, she did. Apparently, she did it so well, word traveled all the way to New York City and the nationally syndicated program called The Chew.
So after 7 years of toiling in the dirt, toiling in the sun and the heat and the bugs, we got a call in April, actually, from The Chew, a NBC talk show, and they called and wanted to know if we wanted them to come out and feature us. So they sent a film crew out here in April and filmed us, and it was amazing.
But wait, there's more. She received another call from the producers just this September, asking her to be a guest on the show.
They wanted me to talk about how to do a garden in your backyard and what are some really simple, cool things to grow. So they flew me there, and I was on the show last week. The most surprising response is that the garden got us here on The Chew. Vegas!
She said she thought she would be nervous, but once she started talking about gardening, and this garden, her passion took over and the jitters just melted away. She knows she probably wasn't invited to the show because she developed the fanciest of gardens. Vegas Roots stands out for another reason. Here, the term community garden is actually just as much about the community as it is about the garden. Just ask Tiffany Vetter.
You learn a lot about yourself and you learn a lot about life while you do it, and you're growing things at the same time.
She leased a plot because she was having little success growing produce in pots at home, but when she started coming here, the bounty she received went way beyond produce.
You learn that failure is okay. You grow from failure, because there's a lot of things that I did wrong on this, and I'm glad that I experienced that, because I grew and I learned, and I can get better at what I'm doing. So I'm not scared of failure anymore.
Stories like Tiffany's are exactly what Roz loves to hear. She loves that children come here and learn about healthy eating, living off the land, and that sometimes a crop may not yield much, but you can always try again. And she truly loves when that lesson isn't lost on the adults. This 5 acres taught her that 7 years ago.
Because I've been able to take a dirt lot and turning into something amazing, I can do that with every single area of my life. Anything that I want to do, I can just take that thought and make that thought turn into a thing.